across the board. Should give us a lot of momentum and confidence going into Thursday night's game with the Aggies. Defense played really well. We met our goal in the running game, holding Florida Atlantic to 3.3 yards per carry. Created 4 turnovers the way we determine it, 1 fumble, 2 interceptions, and had a 4th down stop, and just about all the turnovers led to points. So much better in that area, and we've told the guys that when you start getting turnovers, they come in bunches, and they started on Saturday, and we've got to continue to force some turnovers on Thursday night. We still had 4 balls on the ground. We only got 1 of them, and it's not that we're not trying. Balls just bouncing right back in their hands, so we've got to continue to do a better job in that area when the ball is on the ground. Also played really well on first downs defensively. We were successful, 17 of 28 first downs. We had 8 3-and-outs, 3 sacks, 9 quarterback hits, 5 quarterback pressures, and we only missed 2 tackles for the games for 6 yards. So we tackled much better in this game than the last couple of weeks. Still needed to improve the big play defense. We gave up 3 big passes for 126 yards, and the quarterback scrambled 1 for 29. And we're trying to limit the big plays and still giving up more than we want. We did finish the half well defensively. We did not start the third quarter well defensively. I think they scored in 5 plays in about 2 minutes. So need to finish the second quarter better and come back out and play the start of the third quarter, first 5 minutes, a lot better, because those are 2 key areas of the ball game. Sam Acho played as well as I've ever seen him play, and he was the player of the game defensively. And then for you that are looking at awards, Sam, even though our season hasn't been what any of us wanted, Sam has played great every week. So I hope everybody that has a vote will vote for him for All-American. And he was a great leader in this ball game, as he's been all year. He's never gotten his head down. He's just an amazing young man, and capped off by the fact that he's chosen one of the 16 guys to go to New York as the scholar athlete for the Hall of Fame. So he's playing as well as anybody in the country, and we hope he gets that credit. Offensively, we had our best game, won the turnover margin, only had 1 turnover. Garrett did fumble twice. Offense got on the second one, but we lost the first one. We did have 10 explosive plays. They were 73% successful on first down efficiency. They had a great run-pass balance. It's what we'd like to have each week. Scored a touchdown just before the half and came back for a long drive and kicked a field goal on the first drive of the second half. Still need touchdowns in the red zone area. We had 3 touchdowns, but still kicked 2 field goals. And we feel like we've made some improvement in that area, but still the offense was disappointed with the 2 field goals. They need to score more touchdowns. Still got to do a better job with third down efficiency. The player of the game was Garrett Gilbert. He had by far his best game, and we hope that we see the improvement continue through Thursday night. Did some good things on special teams, but still got some things that we need to improve to be 100%. Punt team only had 2 punts, which is good. One was down inside the 20, and the other was fair caught. So there were no return yards against our punt team. Punt block and return team did a good job. We had a return for 9 yards by Adrian Phillips, but we also had a block by A.J. Williams. I said after the game, it's the only time I've seen a block punt go 50-something yards. So I asked Aaron, we must have batted it forward. That's kind of been the way the year has gone for us, but the guys overcame it anyway. Keyston Randall's blocked a kick in each of the last 3 games on extra point and field goal. He's done a tremendous job getting a great push inside, and we're really pleased with him on special teams. Extra point and field goals were 100%. They accounted for 15 points, 6 of 6 on extra points, 3 of 3 on field goals. Justin made the field goals from the 22, the 43, and the 49-yard line. Kickoff coverage was not as good as usual. We did have 3 touchbacks, but even on one of the touchbacks, we had a penalty because one of our guys had his hands up in the face of the blocker for Florida Atlantic. But they did average 21 yards per return. They got it out between the 30 and 40 numerous times, and we can't have that this Thursday. Kickoff return was really close to breaking. We felt like that it's the best blocking we've had in a long time. We did okay with it. We averaged the 29-yard line for our field position, but we felt like that there were opportunities there that we didn't get take advantage of, and we need to do a better job there because A&M does a great job returning their kickoffs. They've had 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns this year. Justin Tucker was the special teams player of the week. We were excited to play so many guys. When you get to do that, your team morale's better. It has been a tough year for a lot of the guys. We haven't been up in ball games and haven't gotten to play as many at the end of games that, like Mike Somerville, young man that came in, kicked the last extra point. That may be his only opportunity to get in a ball game at Texas. And as he said with a smile walking off the field, I am now in the record books, and he will be in the record books for the rest of his life. So his kids and his grandkids will sure enjoy that. Thursday night's game is really special. Like the OU game, it's national. But this one is more about high school football in the state of Texas and the great traditions of the University of Texas and the Texas A&M Aggies. And it'll be a fun challenge. A&M is playing really well right now, and they're playing so much better on defense. They're playing harder. A lot of the same guys, but they're really showing quickness, and they've done a great job in playing good defense across the front. You start looking at them. Von Miller's as good a pass rusher as there is in America. We did a pretty good job with him last year, but he's got 9.5 sacks, I think. He's been an amazing player this year with them moving him around. And you start looking at Michael Hodges. He's been the team leader, and they're a 58% blitz team, so they're bringing a lot of people. They're moving a lot of people around. They try to stop the run and make you throw the ball. They line up like we do, very similar on defense with a 3-4, but then they blitz a lot and bring the extra guy about 27% of the time to try to get a four-man rush on you. Offensively, they're moving the ball really well. You start looking at Cyrus Gray. He's gained 100 yards the last number of weeks, but also Tannehill's taking care of the ball. He's moving it around. They're running up and down the field on people. Had some trouble on Saturday night with Nebraska's defense, but that pass defense is really, really difficult to throw against, and very few people do complete passes. But they're taking care of the ball so much better than they were early in the year, and they're playing with a tremendous amount of confidence. It will be Senior Day on Thursday. Our 5-year seniors are 50-14 with four bowl games. 2 of them BCS games, one that they won against Ohio State, one that they lost against Alabama. And our 4-year seniors are 40-11, and they've been to BCS games the last 2 years. So we're proud of our seniors. This year hasn't been an easy one for them. They've hung them in there and kept the kids fighting, and they've haven't given up. And I think we'll see a great effort out of them Thursday night.
Coach, this is the first time in your tenure that you've been an underdog going into this game. Do you like the role you're in, being the underdog, home team? Your team is underachieved. You like this role? You're the underdog this week?
Now, Ed, you just said, do I like the fact that our team's underachieved?
No, I didn't.
Now, I know you're a great person in the media, a radio celebrity, but I'm going to let you re-ask that question, Ed, because your comrades here are sitting here looking at me like, how are you going to answer that one?
Okay, Coach, do you like the role as the underdog in this game?
No.
Why not?
Or any other, because it means you have underachieved. No, it is what it is. A&M's playing well. They struggled at the first of the year, and they've turned it around, playing really well. And we have not played well. Hopefully Saturday afternoon will be a game that we can get more confidence from and get some momentum going into the game. But we'll need our crowd Thursday night. A&M's playing really well with a lot of confidence, and we're down to where we have to win the game, or it's the seniors' last game of their career. So we're going to play hard, and we're going to play well.